Coming back to this old place reminds me of those forgotten days, and now I know how it feels to be alone. There were 50 brothers dressed in white who disappeared slowly into the night. They were never quite sure if they'd be coming home. What does it mean when lives are taken away? You could only see your dream with your nice ideas on your mezzanine. This is not your world and it never belonged to you. How could it remain unseen? It was never shown on the TV screen, but now the pictures are coming into view. The light switch is on. All we have is not gone. Feel the fear fade from view as change grows within you. As change grows within you. Change grows within you.
I feel to see it like this, it's very disheartening, very disheartening. The coal industry was so important to Wrexham. Well, I think without the coal industry, there wouldn't have been a Wrexham. As simple as that.
If you didn't work in the pit, you hardly worked anywhere else. You worked in the brickyards, and that was it. Those were the main employers in those days. The older people can cast their minds back to the only big disaster we ever had in this part of the world, which was the Wrexham disaster in September 1934. The mine rescue people there, several died, endeavouring to gain access to the people that were trapped. It's part of the heritage of the country, of our country, North Wales part of the country, Wales in total. It should be saved, yes. It's 101 years old, this organisation is Mine Rescue. And we had an awful lot of mines up in this part of the world, as indeed they had down in South Wales. No, Mine Rescue was an essential part of this community.
This building has done so much good in the past, and now we've got to look to the future, get it back to what was, not as it was, but get it ready for another purpose, retaining part of its history. And it's going to help everybody in Wrexham, people my age to the youngsters. It would be available for everybody.
Mining was the industry in this area. This mine rescue station should be kept as a museum piece for people to come and realise what went on and why it went on. I have talked to school children and on the odd occasion taken a piece of coal with me, and they didn't know what coal was. So you had to explain, and it took an awful lot to get through to them, to explain to them where coal came from. So that's why the rescue station should be kept open.
This place was iconic. People depended on it. My vision would be, there's no reason why we couldn't keep two galleries as a museum. The drill hall part here, what could it be used for? Anything. Amateur dramatics, painting, community, getting people together. There's so many things it could be used for, and retain a little bit of history at the same time. Again, as a residence for people are always looking for somewhere to live. And if the right people were put in here, it would help them along, get them back involved with the community. Well, the project is really, really viable.
Who is gonna take the blame? The hopes we had never changed, and now I know how it feels to hide the pain. And the miners here on shift tonight will disappear slowly out of the light, and tomorrow's ways will never be the same. What does it mean when lives are taken away? You could only see your dream with your nice ideas on your mezzanine. This is not your world and it never belonged to you. How could it remain unseen? It was never shown on the TV screen. But now the pictures are coming